Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nur Hafifah. My ID number 2103021027. The subject of my presentation is Nature of Economics Part 2. What is production? Production is the process of making or manufacturing goods and products from raw materials or components. In other words, production takes inputs and uses them to create an output, which is fit for consumption, a good or product which has value to an end user or customer. Distribution means to spread the product throughout the marketplace such that a large number of people can buy it. Distribution involves doing the following things. 1. A good transport system to take the goods into different geographical areas. 2. A good tracking system so that the right goods reach at the right time in the right quantity. 3. A good packaging which takes the wear and tear of transport. 4. Tracking the place where the product can be placed such that there is a maximum opportunity to buy it. 5. It also involves a system to take back goods from the trade. Consumption thus involves expenditure of income or wealth using activity of man. Types of consumption. Consumption is known as direct or final consumption, when the goods satisfy human wants directly and immediately. Satisfactions, meaning and concept of utility. Utility definition: it is a measure of satisfaction an individual gets from the consumption of the commodities. In other words, it is a measurement of usefulness that a consumer obtains from any good. A utility is a measure of how much one enjoys a movie, favorite food, or other goods. Economic agents. Economic agents, we mean thus individuals or institutions which take economic decisions. They can be consumers who decide what and how much to consume. They may be producers of goods and services who decide what and how much to produce. What is microeconomics? Microeconomics is the social science that studies the implication of incentives and decisions, specifically about how does affect the utilization and distribution of resources. Microeconomics show how any why different goods have different values, how individuals and businesses conduce and benefit from efficient production and exchange, and how individuals best coordinate and cooperate with one another. Generally speaking, microeconomics provides a more complete and detailed understanding than macroeconomics. Basic concepts of microeconomics. 1. Utility theory. Consumers will choose to purchase and consume a combination of goods that will maximize their happiness or utility, subject to the constraint of how much income they have available to spend. 2. Production theory. This is the study of production or the process of converting inputs into outputs. Producers seek to choose the combination of inputs and methods of combining them that will minimize costs in order to maximize their profits. 3. Price theory. Utility and production theory interact to produce the theory of supply and demand, which determine prices in a competitive market. In a perfectly competitive market, it concludes that the price demanded by consumers is the same supplied by producers. What is macroeconomics? Macroeconomics is the study of the behavior of the economy as a whole. This is different from microeconomics, which concentrates more on individuals and how they make economic decisions, while microeconomics looks at single factors that affect individual decisions. Macroeconomics studies general economic factors. Basic concept of microeconomics. 1. Macroeconomics focuses on three things: national output, unemployment, and inflation. 2. Governments can use macroeconomics policy including monetary and fiscal policy to stabilize the economy. 3. Central banks use monetary policy to increase or decrease the money supply and use fiscal policy to adjust government spending. Thank you. That's enough material for me. Sorry for saying a lot of mispronunciation and it's very noisy here. In the last I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.